What's up, dreamers? Today we're going to be going through the top philosophies from Zig Ziglar. Zig Ziglar is one of the most popular motivational speakers across the world. He's inspired millions of people with his audios, books, and seminars who taught people the art of sales and living a prosperous life. Philosophy number 1 from Zig Ziglar is if you do more than you're paid for, you'll be paid more for what you do. There's a common misconception that when you get a raise, that's when you get more responsibilities and you handle more work, you do more work. But the truth is actually the opposite. It's that you must strive to do the work first and take on more responsibilities in order to have your pay match those responsibilities. And so it's a good idea to do whatever you can do to go above and beyond in any endeavor that you get into. And this is the state of being that you want to be in that will ultimately bring you financial success. The more responsibilities that you perform, the more valuable you become to the marketplace, and the marketplace tends to reward those who go above and beyond. Philosophy number 2 from Zig Ziglar is the key to success is laying the proper foundation first. In order to truly live a fulfilling, happy, successful life, we must first build a foundation, and our foundation starts with our personal philosophy. We must have a healthy personal philosophy and attitude before we can go out to achieve substantial, sustainable success. You've probably heard this before about the people who win the lotto or success that comes easy. It commonly goes to them and then is quickly taken from them because they have not developed the skills and become the type of person to sustain the wealth and success. And so it's really important to build that foundation first, and building a proper foundation starts by building a good quality personal philosophy first and then moving forward with that philosophy. Philosophy number 3 from Zig Ziglar is happiness is a choice, not a destination. Becoming happy in life takes courage. There's so much working against us at all times, and there's so much bad news and negativity that we can dwell upon that it takes courage to actually step into a state of happiness for yourself. Happiness is accessible to us in each present moment if we choose the small things to focus on that bring us fulfillment and happiness. We can't take the small things for granted. Maybe it's as small as just preparing a good meal for yourself, or committing to a small goal and achieving it. When focusing on these small things that make us happy, we're more easily able to attain happiness in our present moment. And so it's important to keep in mind during the most difficult times. Philosophy number 4 from Zig Ziglar is sometimes we have to say no to the good in order to accept the best. When I first started out in business, I was told that I should accept any project that I can, to say yes to everything I possibly can when it came my way. But the truth is we can't be all things to all people at all times, and it's important to know when to say no to certain situations. Saying no can free up more time for committing to new actions that are aligned with your goals, and it can also help you set expectations that are more realistic with those around you and help put you on a better path towards succeeding your goals faster and with more efficiency. Philosophy number 5 from Zig Ziglar is positive thinking outweighs negative thinking 100% of the time. Some people in life look for the negative things in life as if there was a prize for finding them. If we're always looking for the negative will always show up in life. Tony Robbins does a test with all of his attendees at his seminars and tells them to look for everyone wearing a shirt of a certain color. He'll say, everyone please scan the room and look for everyone wearing red clothes. And everyone will look around the room and they'll find as many people that they see wearing red clothes. And then he'll say, how many blue shirts did you find? That's just a testament to we find what we look for, and this goes for life as well. We find what we tend to look for in life, and so we must train our brains to look for positivity in order for positivity to show up in our lives. Really, we have nothing to lose by looking at the more positive outcomes. Instead of expecting the worst when you go into a situation such as a job interview or certain situations that you might be nervous about, expect the best. learn to expect the best, and you'll feel better going into it. And this most of the time will bring about a more positive experience for you. I'm sure you guys know from experience that there's no shortage of people who look for the negative when a new idea is presented to them. That's why we must be the exception in expecting a positive outcome and actually look for the pathways to success rather than against it. Philosophy number 6 from Zig Ziglar: when it comes to love, becoming the right type of person is better than marrying the right type of person. If you're searching for love or if you're in a relationship, it's important to focus on becoming a person that is valuable and becoming the right type of person that would deserve true love. Before seeking a person that will be loyal, you must become loyal yourself. Become the type of person that will be accountable and hold yourself to high standards if you're looking for someone with high standards. Most of the time when we focus on ourselves and developing our skills and our value in life, chances are you'll find more people with high. He states that if you focus too much on finding love, you will never focus on becoming love and being a loving being. We lose a lot of the importance of different elements of our life in the pursuit of them rather than stepping into them and becoming happiness and becoming loving and becoming loyal beings. Philosophy number 7 from Zig Ziglar is to not put off taking action until you feel like it. You must learn to take action even when you're not in the best mood to do it, because this will make you more consistent and it'll allow you to push through in the most difficult situations. We have to realize that the perfect time isn't always going to show up in our lives. And if we spend our time waiting for the perfect time to arise, chances are our opportunities can pass us up quicker than we can grab them. If you're struggling to come up with your daily post, begin writing. If you're struggling to approach a certain individual that you want to come in contact with, begin walking over to them. If you're struggling to begin cold calling for your sales, begin dialing. It's important to begin where you are now and just start to do the action, and the rest will fall into place. Philosophy number 8 from Zig Ziglar is to solidify your goals by writing them down. We've heard this a bunch on this channel thus far with all of the past teachers that we've covered, and it remains just as important to this day. Zig Ziglar states that ideas are seeds without soil until you commit your goals to paper. Most successful people on the planet keep a journal. Writing allows us to clarify our goals. get our feelings on paper so they're easier to work through, and it allows us not to keep everything always in our head all the time, because our minds and brains are like operating systems, and sometimes we have to clear the junk out of our storage in order to make new bandwidth for us to process new ideas. And we do this by writing our ideas down on paper. Writing ideas down on paper also makes it so we can refer back to it, and that it's not lost through the process of time. And we have to make sure to capture the best ideas that come to us, or else they won't serve us in life. That wraps up our time today with Zig Ziglar's philosophies of success. If you guys enjoy this bite-sized version of information and wisdom, please subscribe to the channel. For those of you who have returned, thank you so much for coming back, and I'll see you guys in the next one.